What's good, y'all? So in this video, I'm gonna react to two movies I would hate to live in. Oh no. It looks like he's gonna say something about Sinners, and I'm gonna skip that part because I haven't seen it and I don't want to be spoiled. So, bitch, I gotta skip it. Anyways, I like movies. I like videos like this. I feel like it's just like, fun to like think about like movies you would hate to live in. Just like those types of discussions I have fun with. I think I've done some videos like this involving horror movies or horror movie villains I would never want to fight, or horror movie villains I thought it could be. Stuff like that. There's a lot of videos or multiple videos that I have like revolving that kind of vibe. By the way, hair is different. I decided that I wanted to dye it myself. Wrong color. Wrong color. So I am working on getting this shit out of my head. It's semi-permanent. So I just read that you could like do it with like, you just have to wash it multiple times. And so I'm on wash number 3. It was actually way brighter and neon before, and I was like, get this shit off my head. And what confirmed it was somebody, I wore it to work because I I had no choice because I was like, damn, well, this is what I got. This is what I got going. Wore it to work, and one of my coworkers was like, it's giving sexy red. And I was like, uh, well, that confirmed I gotta go. It has to get out. It is like I wanted it to be fall-y or whatever, but it's not what I was expecting. So I'm trying to redo it. Anywho, um, but yeah, let's get into the video. I wanna see what the fuck going on.
Growing up, I always wanted to be in movies. Not like an
He gives me the degenerosity vibe.
actor. I mean like in the movie. Who could blame me? They're so cool. But now that I've grown, I see that a majority of these movies I
Oh
thought
my
were
god. Have y'all seen this shit? The War of Worlds with Ice Cube? Oh my god. Like, I promise you, I've seen some like really fucked up movies. Like, they suck. This had to be the worst movie I've ever watched in my life, and I'm not exaggerating. If you want to go see it, it's on Amazon Prime. I don't even know why you would waste your time. It was so bad. I was watching it with my mama, and like, I could not fathom how bad that shit was. I've never seen anything it was so bad. It gives Tubi. I promise you. I love Ice Cube too. And I think that he's a pretty, what I've seen him in, he's been a pretty good actor. Like, he not like Oscar or Emmy, whoever, but he been a pretty good. You feel me? Like, in this, oh, it sucks. All of it was just ass.
and I'll be going over some movies I'd hate to live in. Yeah, new little series. And in the end, I'll go over the movie that I'd hate to live in the most. First one up, Avengers, or every Marvel movie. As much as I love superheroes,
I
you got
love Marvel. I literally love Marvel. I'm so upset that I'm not gonna be able to watch the end of this video. Sucks to be me. So sorry. I'll link it in the description so y'all can watch it, but I'm not. It's literally saved for a special time. With a mofo that I don't even like. I feel like I'm beefing with.
be an idiot to want to live in the Marvel universe. If you know even the slightest bit about Marvel, you know these dudes deal with planetary threats, no joke, more often than I see my dad. And New York gets the worst of it. NYC is like the punching bag or like the 1960s wife of the MCU. This
That's facts, but they do be rebuilding. Clearly, because I mean, it looks horrendous by the end of the fight, but it's like within like, I don't know, a couple days, maybe the next movie. Back to normal. Great. It's ready for another beatdown.
does not catch a break. And on top of the usual stuff New York already got to deal with, you know, rats, high rent, drill rappers, rats. Now being in the MCU, they also got to deal with constant alien invasions, a wizard opening rifts in the city, a giant who eats planets, a literal god, and a meth head with superpowers. And to a New Yorker, that last one probably sounds like the most regular one. If you were about to be teleported into the MCU, this city would quite literally be the worst place to be living already. And I already live here. Yep. It's not like if I got zapped in, I'd be put in like Wichita, Kansas or something. I would literally be in the epicenter of the problem. And as a regular New Yorkian civilian, I have no option but to live every day like it's my last. Cause it literally could be. And at that point, I don't think I'll even be scared. No, I'm gonna just start trying stuff. Go to the
I have to watch Thunderbolts. Now I know what I'm gonna do tomorrow morning.
try some new foods. I mean, you might even see me in the alleyway with Sentry. What else am I supposed to do when I'm living in a universe where Thanos can randomly pull up on me and tell me to get sturdy for
No, he
him?
did.
The sad part is, it wouldn't even have to be Thanos either. Because as a New Yorkian, we're not even allowed to have Blick. So one of these street tier villains like the Vulture, or even lower than that, those bank robbers from Homecoming, can pull up on me and tell me to get sturdy too. And I'ma have to. Yeah, just keep me in regular NYC, bro. It's not worth it. I'm gonna be living there just to pay $5K a month on rent and have my first time seeing Spider-Man in person be watching him save a grandma while the Rhino is curb stomping me. Next up, I got a movie that might be even scarier because of how real it's starting to feel. iRobot. We all know this one. Movie says
I need to watch it again. 2035. I bet when this was out, this felt like a lifetime. Like, oh, it's never gonna. We're not even make it there. That shit is in 10 years. What year is it? Yeah, it's 10 years. I don't understand the time. I'm like, oh. Anyways, it is feeling very real though. Very real. AI is odd. AI can do some cool things, but AI is freaking weird. Elon Musk is making too much money and he's starting to make the damn robots. I seen the robots. I seen the robots. I seen the prototypes or whatever. What are we doing? Like, what really is happening? The earth is dying, but we're making robots. Okay.
10 years from now, where robots and AI are completely integrated into society. And I mean completely. They deliver
Speaking of, I finished playing Detroit. The game was Chef's Kiss. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I loved it.
cook for us, keep us company. They keep the streets
Ow.
clean and even work with the police to ensure crime rates stay low. These things are everywhere doing any and everything for us. Now, I know what you may be thinking. Robotic Hus? Just kidding. I know what you're thinking. Well, that doesn't sound so bad. Robots doing
That
everything
sounds
for us?
terrible.
That sounds great. That's wrong. This is terrifying. Because aside from the fact that these things doing everything for us would pretty much turn us into skillless people from
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not against DoorDash, but I'm not DoorDashing shit to my house. If I want food, I'm gonna go pick it up. If I want to go get something from the store, I'm gonna go to the store myself. I don't feel like this is their plan. I feel like they're trying to make us stupid. Like, just like he said, I feel like they trying to make us like non-functional or some shit, and I'm just really against that. Um, because like I've thought about it, like if say there was like some weird shit going on, it was like a blackout in the entire world, and I had to feel me. What the fuck am I about to do? Well, you telling me the Wi-Fi towers are down? Can I operate? These are things we really have to think about. Do you know how to read a map?
These things constantly being around us is a danger in this world. Because the people in this world like robots so much that they're convinced that they can't hurt humans. What? Bro, I know I'm not tripping. Am I tripping? Judging by the way people feel about AI right now, I refuse to believe in 10 years humans will be so comfortable with AI and robots and stuff to the point where they're comfortable not only
Absolutely
living
not.
with them.
Racism, like prejudice against the robots. So sorry to you, robots.
I've known my Siri for 10 plus years and I still don't trust her. You think I'm gonna trust this thing? But that's how it is for some reason in this world. People trust and love these robots. So they pretty much get a get out of jail free card. And if you live here, that should be terrifying for you. Could you imagine how out of control this could get? If there's no police around, what would stop one of these tin cans from shooting some random dude down the block and throwing the smoking gun into my hand? And guess what the cops gonna say when they roll up? So I was telling Bobby the other day, he should get the donuts from He's got a weapon! That would happen every single time and they would never get caught because they're not programmed to hurt humans. But it doesn't end there because those are just hypotheticals. This give me legit reasons to not want to live around these things. So we see throughout the movie there's a heavy emphasis on Will Smith's hatred towards these robots. Like, he really does not like these things. And it turns out it's because back in the day, Will got in this accident that sent him and this other car flying into some water. And when a robot came to save the day, it chose to save Will instead of the little girl trapped in the other car. RIP. Meaning, even when they're trying to help, these things could still leave you to die. So if it was me and a kid, innocent kid trapped in a house fire, if the robot deems me as having the higher chance of living, it'll save me instead of the innocent 5-year-old child. Bro, finally made a right choice. But dang, that's messed up. What if that was my kid? I'd be pissed. Like, you're a robot. You can't like go gadget extend and grab both of us out the fire. That's ridiculous. What are you good for? Yeah, living here would suck. That's not even mentioning the thing running these robots, Vicky, an AI system built to protect people. Built to protect people, huh? Sounds hella familiar. And that ain't even mentioning the job market. If these robots do everything for us, how would we get jobs? Like, you know what I mean? They're robots. There's no room for human error. Employers would love them. No calling out, no talking back, no paid time off. I mean, you don't gotta pay them, period. These dudes are the perfect slaves. So if you're not building them or working with the police, you have nothing. Bro, this is exactly why I hope our world does not become like this. Cause if I worked a long 20-year career in, let's say, construction, I'll be damned if I lose my position to an oil drink. Screw loose having.
You saw that? Did it say Tesla? Elon. I don't like him. Making it apparent, because when I see the Cybertrucks, I really think you're just an asshole. I'm sorry. You get out of Cybertruck, I'm gonna think you a bitch. Let's period. So sorry to the Cybertruck owners. You might not have been able to tell that he was going to be a piece of weird. He's just weird, right? I still got questions of why you would find the refrigerator on wheels appealing, but whatever. But if you still supporting the mofo after he said and done what he has done, something about you.
And listening.
Bro, I'm this shit, like, it feel cursed.
Another movie that scares me because it's realism stuff is 1984. This is one of them older films based on a book you might have read in school. Nah, who am I kidding? Y'all don't read. So I'll give you a rundown. Like I said, this movie is based on a book written in the 40s. So, you know, dark times, dark books. And in this world, society sucks. Everything's bleak, gray, and dull. Censorship and propaganda about some war constantly in people's faces. And worst of all, people are monitored 24/7. And this ain't like, oh, cameras on the street, phone activity. No. This is cameras on the street, cameras at your job, and even cameras at your crib. Like a big TV in the middle of your apartment with some dude's face on it that just watches you. Like, pause? But it still doesn't end there. It gets worse, because this society in 1984 doesn't promote individuality even in the slightest.
Should look like jail.
Any personal hobbies, drawing, writing, collecting, throw them out the window. You ain't allowed to do that. Any dreams, thoughts, or even memories, you're not allowed to do that either. I don't care how much you miss your grandma. Bro, you can't even have a shorty, because their whole motto is you should only love Big Brother. Do I gotta say it? Pause. And then even if you do try to do any of this stuff, you're kidnapped and tortured till you eventually lose all that individuality. This is so messed up. You know what this reminds me of? Y'all know that Boondocks clip, the
Did I just catch you wanting to be shit?
That's what it reminds me of. Now, after all that stuff I just told you, you honestly think I'd want to live here? Hell nah. I'll take Thanos snapping away my local Ark over this stuff. That's why all things going on in the world right now scare me. I don't want to drag in states to this level. I mean, the fact that I'm even making this video with, you know, no issues means we ain't there yet. But we are definitely taking baby steps. Like, it's getting crazy out here. We got the Brits out here censoring Wikipedia, censoring Discord, censoring Spotify? Are we serious? We gonna make teenagers listen to Kids Bop in 2025? Even on Marvel Rivals, bro, they over here monitoring voice chats. Like, I got a warning the other day for just telling some dude to hop off. I mean, obviously I said it in a bit of a meaner way, but still, what is this? Even YouTube with this silly ID thing, like, bro.
That's not real, right? That's not real, right?
Why can't we just keep it like the good old days where they monitored us without telling us? Why do I have to consent to it now? And now, before I get to the movie that I'd hate to live in the most, honorable mentions. High School.
I have said multiple times, I'm not watching when he does Sinners. It will not be spoiled for me. You want to be in High School Musical? I can see that. Might as well just break it into song. I reached a point where, like, when I was a kid, this was my shit. Cheetah Girls was my shit. Still is my shit. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all don't know nothing about that. But like, I loved a good musical. I love to go to plays, all types of shit, you know? I love the sing-alongs and stuff like that. I've reached an age where actually that shit makes me want to fight. Like it's so irritating. Like, shut the fuck up. To the point where I wanted to watch the what is it? The Wiz, the Oz. What the fuck is that movie with Ariana Grande and Wicked? This is my fault. Um, where I wanted to watch it initially, and I was like, oh god, they gonna be singing this whole fucking time. It's annoying. I did end up watching it, like, I'm not gonna lie, like 2 weeks ago, and it was pretty cool. Um, but yeah, I got to a point where this was like too much, so I could see now. When I was a kid, I would have loved
Constantly singing and dancing would just get old, especially because it's so random. Imagine you just trying to take a dump in the school bathroom and you have to rush out to go and sing "We're All in This Together."
it.
You didn't even get to wipe any of the
Together.
Conjuring films. I don't even gotta explain this one. Nah, I'm good. Secret Life of Pets, pretty self-explanatory too. And then The New War of the Worlds.
I need to hear what you about to say.
Bro, the special thing about this one is not only do I think it's one of the worst ones to live in, but it's also just one of the worst ones, worst movies. This movie is garbage, garbo. Like, the reason I wouldn't want to live here is not because of the aliens invading the planet, but because of the sheer embarrassment I would feel being a part of it. Imagine dying to one of these aliens and the only person around to react is Ice Cube over his monitors.
Bro, it would be, it doesn't matter. I don't care if I spoil the fucking movie. Who gives a damn? This movie was terrible. I've never seen so much of a consensus about how bad a movie was. It would be his daughter, his pregnant daughter, or his son running outside, running away from these things. He don't know what happened to him, and he would react just like that.
And the only person around to react is Ice Cube over his monitor saying, "Damn!" And now
It was to a point where I was like, is this some type of like joke? Is it satire? Am I missing, like, what is going on? I still don't know. He got paid for sure. Like, he got a big paycheck, but I was like, what was the point? Has he done interviews? That would be something interesting.
movie I'd hate to live in the most. Sinners. Alright, I don't think this one will be the worst.
All right, great. Yeah, unfortunately, that's where the last thing he's gonna talk about. So I have to go. I don't do spoilers. I just don't. And if a mofo spoils stuff for me, I put hands on you. Anyways, yeah, y'all tell me what movie y'all tell me what movie that wasn't up here would you like not want to live in the most? Or if it was one of these, you can double down on it. Tell me more. Give other reasons why. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all like, come subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Patreon. Follow me on TikTok. I just thought about it. When TikTok supposed to be deleted? Whatever. Pray for me. Hopefully I can get this color out. Cause ew.